What's up, 805? This is Bill Locey in studio, 805 for the Ventura County Star. There's a lot of stuff this week to tell you about, so no endless, mindless, and senseless exposition to open the webcast this week. Just a short fact check. I voted. Did you? It's no fun if you can't complain. If you didn't vote, then just shut up. I went 2 for 3 in the Ventura City Council vote. I'm glad Mayor Morehouse won again, and the Chamber of Concrete drones lost. More often than not, whatever they want will impact your quality of life negatively. Once again, democracy only functions with a well-informed citizenry. That means us. I got this little receipt and this little sticker. Okay, so let's get to my take as to what to know about where to go this week. And once again, do not make more of this than it is. It's just my opinion. And to that end, if I had a faster car, a richer girlfriend, or even one with a job, here's where I'll be lurking in the back this week, beginning tonight, Friday, and as usual, from south to north. It's those tattooed hillbilly rockers from the cat-loving Tiger Army. They'll be at the Wiltern Theater in LA Friday night and Saturday as well. The Knitting Factory in Hollywood, it's classic punk rock, and the incredible Shrinking Dickies. They played songs in the best clown movie of all time, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Gene Loves Jezebel will entertain any residual little weirdos in black stuck in the 80s at Safari Sam's in Hollywood on Friday night. While up here in the 805 where we like it because we still have free parking, the Pop-O-Matics will play Pure Power Pop at O'Leary Sidebar in Ventura Friday and Saturday night, and they have free parking there. Also free rent next door at Bar City A-Go-Go at the Ventura County Jail. Ventura County, come on vacation, leave on probation. Not funny. At the Ventura Harbor, Teresa Russell, the hardest working musician in the 805. She'll be at the Spinnaker Seafood Broiler thing both Friday and Saturday nights. While downtown at Point City, it's Frank Barras doing a solo pop rock thing at Cafe Bella in Ventura. Check out Richie Ray Stevens' funny new video on YouTube as well. Down the street near the Once Blue Pacific in the Once Upon a Time Holiday Inn, but now the Crown Plaza something, whatever. It's the big hotel facing the wrong way in the beach. It's Blues from Ashford Gordon at the downstairs Aqua Bar right across the street from where Charlie's used to be. Up the coast, singer-songwriter stuff from Amy LeVere. She'll be at Jensen's Guitar Shop in Santa Barbara. Saturday night is very agreeable pop punk pogo punk from Newfound Glory. Senses Fail and other bands are on the bill, which will be so much fun. They're going to do it again Sunday as well at the Avalon in Hollywood, where for years out back was some of the most bizarre graffiti that was at least legible of all time. Agnes Moorehead is God. Who knew? At the big cement thing by the freeway, the Civic Arts Plaza, Thousand Oaks, it's the Geezers of Rock from back when AM was cool, and maybe even your grandparents as well, or they could be lying. It's Frankie Avalon still at it after chasing Annette Funicello all over the beach in those silly 60s beach blanket movies when there was no pay parking at her own beach. Also, teen idol Bobby Rydell will sing in Girl Group Deluxe, now just a name and no originals, the Shangri-Las, but I'll bet they do leader of the pack, whoever they are. Floater 6, the death industry's name for a drowning victim. That's harsh. They'll be at the Red Cove in Ventura. I'm wearing their shirt. And big news in downtown Ventura, a new old venue, the Masonic Temple or Masonic Lodge, whatever it is, that really cool old building on Ash Street in Maine. Steve and Polly from Zoe's are expanding there and our horizons by doing bigger shows that are too big for Zoe's. For their debut, it's at Pale Bovine, White Buffalo, and also Todd Hannigan. Hope this works. What a cool place. I think I was there when I was like 7 years old with my parents. Can you imagine the old 97s there, or the Dandy Warhols? How cool would that be? Cool as that may be, I'm going to Santa Barbara Saturday night to check out what might be the best female singer-songwriter anywhere, Eliza Gilkyson. Not only is she a great writer, check out her Man of God song, good enough to make Pat Robertson's head explode. Eliza, daughter of Terry, sister of Tony, she can sing as well as anyone. She'll be at the Lobero Theater Saturday night. Grab a burrito at Max down the street on the way out of town. Also check out Eliza's Hard Times in Babylon album, it's great. On Sunday, Big D and the Kids Table at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood. The only Big D that matters is actually Dodger legend Don Drysdale, but this Big D fronts a cool reggae pop band, one of the cool groups at last year's Warped Tour. Blue Stew will do their usual Sunday dance thing at the High Seas of Ventura Harbor, an area with a long industrial tradition. Once upon a time, the harbor was the dump. The Ventura Keys were an airport. Teresa Russell will demonstrate her not inconsiderable guitar licks at It's All Good in Ventura on Sunday. Jonathan McEwen will have people wondering, why ain't he rich, when he plays at the Farmer and the Cook in Miners Oaks Sunday, and Glenn Phillips will play at a home game gig at Soho in Santa Barbara, also Sunday. Monday, Pure Power Pop and the Shakedowns at Dargan's in Ventura after a UCLA Maryland game. My favorite Bruin basketball is back. On Tuesday, Superior Pop from Scotland with Travis at the Wiltern in LA. Great stuff. Up here in the 805, Jonathan McEwen will blow people's minds in Santa Barbara at Soho with happening harmonies from Chris and Thomas also on the bill. Finally, flashback time on Wednesday. Signici will be at Maya's Cafe in Ventura. Remember them? It's a bunch of guys from Raging Art playing Rolling Stone songs. That works. And lastly, the Suze herself, Suzanne Paris, will be at the Deer Lodge in Miners Oaks, where everyone is happy except the sad deer heads on the wall, the result of itchy trigger fingers, rubbing wandering eyes. I should have been watching Bambi. Man. Okay, friends, thanks for kicking it with me for a while. Bill Locey, right here, Studio 805, trying to saying, save the top hat, save yourself. Remember, if no one tells you how to act, how are you going to be?